and untapping with a Nissa as well. Only 5 lands in play at this point for Brikasza, however, though he is playing a dig through time. So he'll delve away a couple of cards, take a look at the top 7, and take 2 with him as game at number 2 between Brikasza and Bishop is underway. Players really gravitating towards Jace now. You know, last week was the time to figure out if it was good or not, and we found out very quickly that it was good. Now players are trying to find out just how great it can be.
Really surprised that Rudy delved away a Hero's Downfall over the second copy of Disdainful Stroke. It's not like those cards are particularly good with Jace, and so it's just a long-term consideration with Den Protector. Hero's Downfall plays very nicely with Jace, and is also not a bad thing to get back with Den Protector in certain spots.
This is a Fleeceman line, and it'll go monstrous right away here for Bishop. You see Bishop is playing off the top of his deck at this point. And this is going to transform. We'll see if he wants to draw a card, and it looks like he does. It'll be a copy of Dig Through Time. Not a bad card to draw. Brikasza will very quickly sacrifice blue to Delta. He'll get a basic island. And now here comes, it looks like Garrick Apex Predator. So it's a Planeswalker battle. And Brikasza has 3 of them.
3-0.
Yeah, yeah. He'll get a beast token from Garrick. And Jace's ultimate is looming. Bishop will draw, I believe, a copy of Thoughtseize. Well, get a good look at that hand. A Dig Through Time, a Hero's Downfall, and an Ugin.
Okay. I guess it's probably Ugin.
I guess.
You know, I wouldn't stress too much on it if I was Troy.
He will select Ugin. Fleeceman line going to come in here, but the token's just going to block it. Urborg the draw. You see Jace's ultimate. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, target opponent puts the top 5 cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard. Doesn't come up very often, and when you have that many counters on Jace, I imagine you're probably just going to use the Snapcaster Mage mode a lot.
Probably, yeah. What I do like about Rudy's deck is that Garrick's ultimate is very good with Nissa's ultimate. We might see that come up this game.
Okay. Okay. Here's Languish. That'll take care of the indestructible Fleeceman line because -4 does trump that. That's part of the problem with Fleeceman line now. I think it's going to be on a major decline.
It's so much worse in the face of Languish. So much worse.
Here's Nissa. This allows Troy to search up a land.
The two of the creatures that strike to me as being most impacted by Languish are Fleeceman Lion and Rakshasa Death Dealer. Not surprisingly, we've seen very little obs on aggro in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, almost none. Nissa will flip into the Sage Animist. And they'll bring a token along with it. Pass the turn back. Will Bishop over to Brikasza. Jace the draw here for Rudy. Garrick will take care of the Planeswalker. Hero's Downfall will take care of the token. Here's an attack for 7. Pluto Delta will be the reveal there to Nissa. And now Den Protector will be morphed. Troy will get 1 more draw step, I believe. And he's hoping for a real gooder. And I don't think that's exactly what the doctor ordered there in Fleeceman Lion. It is monstrous, which is nice. So the Den Protector is going to un-Megamorph. Brikasza going to get back a copy of Disdainful Stroke, just in case anything big comes off the top of Troy's deck. Here come the beatdowns. And if you do block the 4-power creature, 6 damage will come through. Bishop will go down to 1. Garrick will tick up. Another beast on the way. Nissa will tick up. Temple, top card is a Temple of Mystery. That'll go to the bottom. I suppose Troy will get to see 1 more card. Lucky him. Giving Rudy a round of applause. Troy taking this beat down in good spirits. Here's a Jace. There's a Swamp. Now we'll see Bishop draw a card. Oh, yeah. Caves of Koilos. Quite the powerful spell.
Make an emblem go beat down with Jace.
That'll do it. You didn't get quite what you wanted.
It's okay.
You get to see quite a few Planeswalkers in action. Rudy Briscoe will take down Troy Bishop 2-0. Sultai Control will take down Abzan Control. Sultai Control in its various forms looking very, very impressive this weekend.
Yeah, and Rudy's decks are always going to be good in these kind of matchups because he's just going to have more card drawing, more counter spells, and more Planeswalkers. It's the way he constructs his deck. Pays some cost against some really aggressive strategies, but when he gets to play matchups like this, his decks are typically very, very good.
And he's able to get the job done here. He moves on to 8-3 on the weekend. So congratulations, Rudy Briscoe, number 12 on our Open Series leaderboard here for Season 3. Moving along nicely, still in top 8 contention if he's able to win out.
Exactly, and it's going to be tough. He does have to win out here. From here, maybe he can take a draw, but for a player who's in 12th place in the standings, Players' Championship definitely outside looking in, but maintaining those 2 buys very, very valuable for a player who's doing a lot of traveling for the Open Series events.
Oh, absolutely. So we see Sultai Control here quite a bit. We see some Bant Heroic. That's really the aggro deck of choice this weekend. We haven't seen anything that's low to the ground or hyper aggressive outside of Bant Heroic. No Goblins, no Elves, no Atarka Red, Atarka Goblins, any of that stuff. So,
and it's still the class of Standard, as far as I'm concerned, is the last Pro Tour winning deck.
Yeah.
We see none of it. It's really surprising.
It
I know Languish is definitely a blow for Atarka Red and similar styles of decks, but to see none of it, especially